What's going on, guys? JayDYGO, and today we are back at the deck box with our first place winner this Sunday, Draco. How's it going, man?
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, pretty awesome. So Draco just came and pretty much cooked all of us with what'd you bring today?
So I brought in SPEEDROIDs with a mix of Kashtira.
Yeah, this deck was crazy. He was destroying and just playing through some crazy boards. Just congrats again on first place, man.
Thanks.
What were your matchups like?
So I played against two Trap Trick stats, back to back, which was unfortunate, but got it done. And there was a hero deck and Snake Eyes. Yeah, Snake Eyes.
Yeah, and that was me. So we ended up tying with, he came in and just pretty much beat the crap out of me with it. All right, man, whenever you're ready, you want to jump to the profile?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so first off, as surprising, I'm only running one Terra Top. I wish I had a second one, but unfortunately, I only run one. If I had a second one, I would run a second one. I am running 3 Taki Time Board. Taki Time Board is just a really good card for this deck. 3 Din Din. I know a lot of people, they will say 2, but me, I personally like 3 for consistency purposes. Double Yo-Yo.
Double Yo-Yo was nuts today. I saw it come up between my match and another match.
Running Double Card Turbo. I was trying to find a third one, but unfortunately, I only had 2. The 2 surprisingly worked out, so.
Nice.
Only one Ultra Hound, that's really all you need. He's a good Foolish Burial for Duplicate, Din Din, or for another Speedroid monster, basically. Marble's a good search, one of Fuki Modushi Piper. A lot of Speedroid players do not play this card, but they really should play this card.
Yeah,
depending on how many
nuts.
wind monsters that you have on the field, if you have, say for instance, 5 wind monsters and you special summon Piper, you get to excavate that many cards depending on how many wind monsters are on the field.
And it adds any card too, right?
And it adds any excavated card.
That's crazy.
Which is pretty good, honestly. One Yo-Yo, of course, and one Malicious Magnet, just in case I want to get rid of a monster, I can synchro into whatever wind monster I want to go into, which is pretty good.
It's okay.
Malicious Magnet, sorry. Yeah, Malicious Magnet. 3 speed recovery, just a monster reborn, and this is not a heart once per turn. You can play this 3 times as once. Yep. Speedroid Scratch, just a 1-up. If I was playing 2, 1 is honestly all you really need, in my point of view. Speedroid Will, great 1-up. It's a quick play 2 as well. So if you want to do it during the draw phase or standby phase, this is a good option, just saying. Double Duplicate, because why not, you know? And then we have the Cash Unicorn here, 3 of them. And my favorite boy here, Fenrir, 3 ups as well. We are running Double Birth. I would run 3, but I think 2 will be fine for right now. I am running 3 Ash, running 3 Veiler, running 3 Emperor, 1 Murgeki, 1 Callby, and 1 Monster Reborn.
Just the random 3 powers.
Just the random 3, yep.
Jeez. How much was the list? Was that $40? Was that 40?
This is 42 cards right now.
How did the deck feel today? Was it pretty consistent? Did you feel like you bricked or anything?
I only bricked once.
Yeah, not bad.
I only bricked once.
Yeah, between 4 rounds, that's pretty good.
Yep.
All right, nice. Let's move on to the extra deck.
All right. And for the extra deck here, I actually threw in a lot of tech choices for the extra deck. A lot of people are going to be very surprised what I threw in here. First off, we're going to be using the favorite Link 1 or Link 2 high Speedroid rubber band shooter.
Just a 1-up? Okay.
Just a 1-up. I thought about running 2, but honestly 1 is really all you need in my point of view. You can also shuffle it back as well, which I will explain to you in a second. This guy, he gives you an additional normal summon, which is pretty good in my point of view. And you can also search 2 Speedroid cards, or monsters I should say, from your deck, but your opponent has to choose one of the 2 cards randomly. So this is why I recommend this as only as a 1-up. It's a pretty good card, great starter, and yeah, you can even ask Jimmy like this card went off.
Oh, yeah, that card was nuts.
I didn't get a chance to play this card. The Material Metal Marcher. Basically, when he is synchro summon, he gets the special summon a level 2 or lower tuner back from the graveyard, so that just extra tuner plays. And the tuner can also become a non-tuner as well.
That's cool.
So
nice.
I can just synchro with whatever I brought back from the graveyard with the Marcher. Next is one high SPEEDROID cork shooter. He searches for a spell or trap SPEEDROID card, or if you use him for synchro material and all the monsters are in the graveyard for materials, you can bring them all right back.
Nice.
So that will help you extend your combo even more just doing that. But what you usually want to do it with is add in either SPEEDROID duplicate or SPEEDROID high will, depending on what your hand is. Next card is level 5 high SPEEDROID Yugioh. Yugioh honestly is a low-key good card in my point of view. During either player's turn, you can just tribute off to increase every monster on the field's level by 1. So
Oh, dude, that could mess up a lot of decks.
it messes up a lot of decks. It messes up a lot of seed plays like trap tricks. I was trying to do this on trap tricks today. I couldn't even do it. Like, it just didn't happen. And also with Yugioh, if you control a tuner on the field, it can bring itself back from the graveyard to special summon itself.
Oh, nice.
So
Cool.
you can do even more synchro plays with the Yugioh, which is pretty cool.
Synchro climbing is awesome.
Next card is another level 5 high SPEEDROID Chambara.
Love this card.
Chambara is one of my favorite SPEEDROID cards for game finishing kills. He can attack twice, and he gains 2 on your attack each during the damage step. So, and he can also add back a banished SPEEDROID card back from your banish pile,
Oh, that's
which is
good to
pretty
know.
good.
Was that the shuffle thing you were talking about? On that
No,
one?
not
Oh,
yet,
okay.
not yet.
Oh, he's got some spice then. Okay.
Next one is the level 6 high SPEEDROID Kendama as a one-up as well. He's just good for piercing, just if you get over something, and also if you're trying to go for like a time game kill, he can just burn for 5. And if you can survive long enough with the burn for 5, there you go.
Got a time condition card too.
Yep.
Dang. Okay.
Oh, and also with Kendama, same thing like Yugioh, but if you control no monsters on the field, you can special summon this card back. But you can only special summon monsters. You can't number summon when you do that effect.
Very cool. Okay.
Alright, now to the good spicy stuff. We're gonna summon my favorite dragon here, Clairwing Synchro Dragon.
This
as
was
a one.
actually such a crazy tech against my board. I didn't even expect this to be on the field today.
In my point of view, I think a lot of people are underestimating Clairwing Synchro Dragon right now because, for one, there is a lot of level 5 monsters out right now in the meta, and he can just straight up negate the monster effect. And if you target any level 5 or higher monsters, he can just negate it, destroy it, and he also gains attack off of that too.
That's
So he just gets bigger and a huge problem for a lot of situations, in my point of view. We have his other form, which is Clairwing Fast Dragon. He's a pendulum monster, and he is a quick effect. He only negates special summon monsters from the extra deck, making them have 0 attack and defense, and their effects are just straight up negated to the end of turn.
very nice.
And when he's ever destroyed, you can put him on the pendulum zone, which is pretty cool. And if you have 2 monsters that equal 7, you can just special summon them out of the pendulum zone by tributing those 2 monsters off.
Oh, that's cool.
And
I
bring
didn't
them
even know
right
that.
back. Yep.
Nice.
The next one is level 7 Wing Pegasus Administered. The reason why I run this card is because of high SPEEDROID Rubber Band Shooters effect. He is a good target for cost banish for, you know, a Terratop or a Yo-Yo, for example. This is the reason why I use that in this deck, and that's it.
Very nice.
Alright, next is level 8 SPEEDROID Kite Drake.
Kite Drake is a crazy cool card.
Kite Drake is a straight up board wipe or negate every face up card your opponent controls currently on the field, and that is a permanent negate too, by the way.
Very nice.
And whenever he's destroyed, he get to add any SPEEDROID monster from your deck to your hand. And he's a 3K beat stick too, by the way, and nice defense.
Black Rose built in that doesn't even destroy itself. It's
Right,
pretty crazy.
exactly, yeah. The next one is level 8 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon.
I think a lot of folks are familiar with this one.
Everyone
Yeah.
should run this card. I'm just saying, like, he's just a good dragon. I'm just saying, just run the card. I shouldn't explain what this card should do, so
Yeah.
hopefully everyone should know what this card is.
If you
Hopefully.
guys don't, it's negate and then it gains attack too. So.
All right. Next is level 9 Stellar Wind Wolfriette.
That's some spice. Okay.
So Wolfriette is a really cool card tech I threw in here just because I can activate a lot of monster effects in this deck. And he gains 300 attack each time a monster effect is activated. So If he becomes 4,000 attack, you can activate his other effect to shuffle himself back and every monster your opponent controls on the field back into the deck.
That's awesome.
Like straight up. And he's just a pretty good level 9 target in my point of view. I was running QB Shinshin, but QB Shinshin can either help me or hurt me, so I decided to take it out and do Stellar Wolfran. And he's been doing pretty good for me ever since I did that. Alright, everyone's ready for the favorite Link or Synchro 10, Baron DeFleur, aka known as I'm on a Horse. She's just a level 10 wind monster, great beat stick. I don't know what else I can say for Baron. And yes, this is a really good card. Just saying in general, if you don't have her, please get her.
Does the second effect ever come up for you, the revive from standby?
Depending on the situation of the duel, I have used Baron's effect to either bring back a Terratop or a Unicorn.
Nice.
And I don't know, I rarely use that effect. Next is level 10, Crystal Clearwing Synchro Dragon. This guy has a lot of effects I'm going to summon down for you. Basically, whenever a monster effect is activated, he can activate this effect to basically make himself unaffected and gain attack off of all monsters that your opponent currently controls.
That's crazy.
So if your opponent has a lot of monsters on the field while he's on the field and you activate a monster effect, he can activate that effect to just buff himself up. And it'll be really hard to get over, you know? And he's also a spell and trap negate.
Oh,
A lot of people don't know that. He is a spell and trap negate.
I just found out myself, alright.
Yep. And whenever he is destroyed by battle or card effect or just being sent to the graveyard by a card effect in general, you get to add any wind monster from your deck to your hand.
Any win, that's crazy.
Any win, which is good.
Yeah.
And last but not least, level 11, High SPEEDROID Clearwing Rider. This is what I was talking about for the shuffle part right here. So this guy, he has a really cool busted effect. And it's all in one effect too, by the way. When you use this effect, you roll a die, and depending on the die roll, for example, if you roll a 4, you get to shuffle, say for instance this is your graveyard, you get to shuffle 4 wind monsters back to the deck, and then you get to pop that many cards your opponent controls, and then you gain 500 attack per card that you destroy.
Dang.
And it's up to.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Yep. And also during your opponent's turn, he can tribute himself off to special summon 2 level 7 wing dragons from the extra deck. So what you bring out with him is Clearwing Fast Dragon. And I'm trying to find the other card. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're fine, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh my goodness, where's the other card? There it is. Clearwing Synchro Dragon. That's what you want to do when you use his effect. You bring out these 2 dragons, and basically your opponent just got to deal with stupid negates. That's basically it.
Very nice.
And that's it for the extra deck right there.
If you want to show off your side too.
And the sideboard, yes, I actually just put stuff together. We are running 3-dimensional barrier.
Nice.
We're running double Book of Moon, 1 anti-spell, 3 Dark Ruler No More, 3 Drill and Lockbird, 3 Forbidden Droplets.
Nice. So with the 1 anti-spell, is that just because you only have 1, or did you
I only own 1.
Makes sense, okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of cards like you guys do.
But bro, you still cooked though. You still cooked.
I worked with what I had, and I'm surprised I did well with what I had.
Yeah,
so.
dude. Well, I appreciate you coming on the channel and did deck profile. Any shout-outs before we end the video?
Shout out to you, man, for giving me a deck profile. I haven't done one in a while.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on, and we'll see more from you, okay?
Yeah, man.